10 reasons for a guaranteed livable income. Now, for those of you who don't know what a guaranteed livable income is, it's not like welfare where you have to go through means testing, where lots of money is wasted on bureaucrats and bureaucracies and paperwork. A guaranteed livable income is for everybody, which means you don't need to be tested, and the money isn't coming out of your, there's no taxes for that. What it is money that's already there. It's money that's already being wasted, and it's money that the 0.1% are getting, where all the money is being funneled from us, the people, up to the very, very top 1%. So that's where the money would come from. I can't imagine who in their right mind would be against this idea. This is the way of the future. This is the way it will be. But the question is, how many people are going to lose their jobs through automation, through automation and robots? How many people are going to have to lose their source of income to survive before this happens? And I'm afraid the answer is going to be quite a few. I think a lot of people are going to have to be homeless on the street, rioting and starving to death before anything like this ever happens, because people are so unaware, for one thing. I'm trying to bring awareness to this, is what I'm trying to do. So anyway, here we go. 1. Nature. To prevent the destruction of the environment, trying to create jobs for everybody to meet people's needs is costly, wasteful, destructive. It's destructive to nature and all living things. GLI means, that's guaranteed livable income. GLI means the end to environmental destructive jobs. You can't imagine all the paper wasted in bureaucracies, all the poisons and pollutions from paper being wasted in some stupid bureaucracy, like I said. 2. People. A guaranteed income would prevent poverty. In case you don't know, we got I think it's something like 50 billion, okay, people in poverty right now in the U.S. It's a huge, it's worse than the Great Depression even. You just don't see it. And the way the system is now, it does not prevent people from going into homeless and into poverty. Why do you think we've got people begging on the streets? It's nuts. The system does not work. Again, like I said, it would prevent poverty and having lives shortened, because when you're homeless on the street, you freeze to death, or you get sick and you die. 3. Peace on earth. Millions of jobs depend on war. When people lose their jobs and income, they demand their government to do anything, including build the military, to give them jobs. With a growing, with a guaranteed income, young people would no longer need to look at the military for jobs. Pretty soon the military is not going to have any jobs anyway, because they're going to have robots do that kind of work. I kid you not. You think I'm joking? Sound familiar? Okay. 4. Work choice. A GLI, again, guaranteed livable income. People will no longer be forced into jobs that are harmful to themselves and the environment. Right now, many mothers are denied the right to look after their own children because they cannot afford to not work. Caregiving is not considered productive work. Those who do the unpaid work of caregiving are financially penalized. A GLI, guaranteed livable income, allows for providing care to family and community in the natural world. 5. Freedom. Only with the guaranteed livable income, people can be free of having to do jobs that are unnecessary or wasteful or harmful or degrading to the human mind, the human body, the spirit. With only economic security, one can be free. Only with economic security can one be free of exploitation and under the control of those who have the power to take it away from them, their means of living. 6. Dignity. People should not have to beg for money on the streets or go through the welfare system and be tested and poked and prodded and while you're suffering and you don't have enough food or home, and it's terrible. It's crazy. Like I said, it doesn't work. The welfare system is a subsidy. It's a subsidy for big corporations like Walmart or McDonald's to not pay you a livable wage is what it is. Because even people who have jobs still need food stamps and they still need welfare because these places aren't paying you a wage that you can live on. And welfare is what allows that to happen, but not with a guaranteed livable income. You then, like I said, these places would then have to pay you a fair amount because otherwise you just don't do the work. 7. Democracy. Oh wait, that's a joke. Haha, there is no democracy. Right? If people are guaranteed the right to vote, but not guaranteed the right to eat or have a roof over their head, or even live, for that matter, how can there be democracy? 8. Health. As long as jobs are dependent on consumption of health-destroying products like big pharma, medical industry, and then, we cannot afford for a fully healthy population now, can we? 9. Justice. We have enough for need, but we don't have enough for greed. Everyone can and should have a happy, healthy life. However, vast amounts of resources are being squandered or polluted or destroyed, all in the name of economic activity. 10. Last but not least, a transition into a life cycle economy. Humans like to be creative and inventive, and they want to have, at least I want to have, more fun and more time for play, more time for taking naps, more time for dreaming. The very things that spark innovation and creativity. Benefiting from tools of automation to take over human tasks that are repetitive or difficult or dangerous. With a guaranteed livable income, we could celebrate every time a new invention is created that frees up human time and effort and not having to worry about how many jobs will be lost because of automation and robots. Isn't that what we want? Don't we want to celebrate every time jobs are gone because we got robots to do our work for us instead of worrying about it? That would be so pathetic. So backwards. Why not progress? I'm a little upset that it seems like only 50% of people vote these videos up, that half the people just either don't get it, or maybe they just want to see people suffer and die in the streets, because that's what's going to happen. Take care.